Hi, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Community Focus here on Channel 6 TV. I'm Kenny Fogle, your host, and I'm surrounded by some fine young ladies here from Nelson County, and it's time for you to meet them as well, because we got the Girl Scouts here with us today, and we got the Girl Scout co-troop leader here today, and that's Andrea Hayden. And Andrea, I'm going to let you introduce this group here and find out who we got with us today.
Okay. I'm Andrea Osborne now.
Oh, okay.
Andrea Hagen is my maiden name.
Okay.
Yes. That's okay, though.
I'm getting old.
That's okay. All right. Well, I'll let you guys introduce yourselves.
I'm Annabelle
And what's your last name?
Murphy,
And you're in the 5th grade at?
Bardstown Elementary.
I'm Adeline Osborne, 5th grade, Bardstown Elementary.
I'm Mackenzie Passanissi, 5th grade, Bardstown Elementary.
Hi, I'm Taylor Hutchins, and I am 5th grade at Bardstown Elementary.
All right. Well, that's great. I guess I'm going to ask one question right off before about it. And anybody can answer this question that wants to. Why do you want to be a Girl Scout? Who wants to answer that question?
Oh,
You got it.
to help people be more kind, helpful, and have us be more helpful to other people in the community.
You feel like you're doing that pretty well?
Yes.
Okay, well, good.
They are doing an awesome job, Mr. Fogle, at this. I couldn't be more proud, myself and the troop leader, Christy Hutchins. These girls have worked so hard to try to give back with their Girl Scout troop, and they've raised money not just for them to take trips, but for them to give back to an orphanage in China. They've done projects for their school. They've had what was featured on the Kentucky Standard, a buddy bench.
Right. I was going to ask you about some projects you're involved with.
Yes, please do. And I'll let them answer. I don't want to take.
Well, what is the buddy bench? Who's got that answer?
It's like a bench that people can sit on so they're not as embarrassed if they don't have a friend or are lonely, or maybe their friend's out and so they're not as lonely and they don't have to go up to someone and is embarrassed.
Is this at school or is this
At school.
Okay, is this does this comply to bullying or anything like that, or is that just somebody that's too shy to find a friend?
It can probably go with bullying. Like if they're bullied, maybe they can find a friend to talk to about it, or
Well, that's a great project. So who come up with that idea?
We kind of just saw it.
Yeah, we just saw it on our mother's phones and stuff, and we just came up with ideas for like a saying or stuff like that, and we made our own buddy bench.
Well, that is wonderful. Taking care of your fellow students. So, again, do you think it's working?
Yes, I think it's working.
Well, good. So, what else have we got going on right now?
Annabelle, you want to tell them about
Well-
the bike rack?
We fixed up this old bike rack at our school to inspire other kids to not use cars, but to ride their bikes to school.
Well, that's fantastic. So how do you come up with ideas like that? You all just sit around and think about ideas, or you just see problems and figure out how to fix it?
We had an old, just like rusty bike rack, and it was all dirty and stuff. So we had to take off all the silver paint, and then we redid it all of it in the paint.
Is that a lot of hard work?
Yeah, it took a while.
We really encourage the girls to participate in the actual cleaning of it. Each one of the girls learned how to use a pressure washer, and they had to all get out there and spray it, and they all had to get out there and paint and clean up after themselves, and they.
It had a big kick. It went woo.
Well, nothing wrong with that. It makes you pay attention. So, you got anything you're getting ready to sell here pretty soon
Uh-oh.
that you might eat?
We're getting ready to sell some Girl Scout cookies.
Girl Scout cookies. Now, what kind of cookies are they?
Extra
now,
yummy.
I got my favorite. Which one's your favorite?
I think my favorite is probably the tag-alongs.
Is that the one? Which one has men in it?
Oh.
Those are my favorite.
What's it called?
The Thin Mints. Yeah, that's my favorite.
And the coconut. What is it?
Macaroons?
Macaroons and coconut. And you have a favorite
Do-si
cookie?
dos. What
I
else?
like the tag-alongs.
Tag-alongs. all right.
Samoa. The coconut ones that I think you're referring to are Samoas.
Oh, it's
Samoas.
Samoas. Yeah, I know they change the names on me every now and then. For old people like me, it's kind of hard to keep up. So.
They added a new one called s'mores.
S'mores. Is that a brand new one for this year? So y'all going to be out selling them or somewhere, I suppose, out in front of some stores and places. I know I got a granddaughter out in Colorado that sells them, so we don't get to see her very often, but we'll find you all. Or you find us.
Sounds good.
All right, so good. You got the Girl Scout cookies coming up. You got a new bike rack you worked on. You got a bench. You're helping out people that need friends. What in the world is? You all stay pretty busy, don't you?
That's kind of our troop motto, is that we wanted to really emphasize giving back with our troop, and we want them to learn to be independent and work as a group and really understand the importance of giving back in your community and leaving a place different than the way you found it.
What's the age group for better? What's the age group for Girl Scouts right now?
Well, they're in the junior group, and they're all fifth graders. But they start at daisies. There's brownies, juniors, cadets, and
You have to work your way up.
Yeah.
I think it goes like to troop leader, assistant, or something.
Yeah,
or
like
co-leader.
Mine and her mom are the leaders of our group. Yeah.
Oh, is it good working for your mom? Okay. Well, sometimes it can be rough because they can be hard on you sometimes. So again, Girl Scouts, I mean, you got a long things. If somebody wants to become a Girl Scout. Now, what do they have to do to become a Girl Scout? Can they just sign up, or they have to go through a process, or what's it take?
It's not difficult at all. There's, of course, you can log right on to the Girl Scout website and log on. We can help you find a troop. If you see a Girl Scout, just ask. We can hook you up with the person that you need to be in touch with.
Okay. Do you work with schools a lot, or how does that, or is it just mainly totally independent?
Both. It's a little bit of both.
Like they come to our schools and they'll do something in the morning, keep the girls in the morning, and talk to us about what are all the activities, and then either that night or a few nights later we'll have like a Girl Scout thing where you can sign up.
Okay, I see a badge on you. What's that badge supposed to mean? I don't know which one. I like any of them.
How about this one?
There's a badge
what
right
did we
here.
make
There's
that
one up
for?
here, two down here.
We made this for something called a lockdown, and it's where you stay the night in like a church in a church or a gym, and you have to make something for like all of the other people there. Yeah, like a swap.
Whatchamacallit,
Affectionately
able, something about pinning or something.
swaps something. What say it again?
Special whatchamacallit, affectionately pinned somewhere. Swaps.
You need a medal just to say that. Well, that's fantastic. So each one of you earn different medals, and so you got Red Cross there. So you all learn how to help people if they get sick or something, CPR or anything like that?
Yeah, CPR.
Tell Mr. Fogle about your CPR experience.
Well, what'd you do?
Well, we had these little practice dummies, and then we had to go in between the chests and go,
Staying alive.
We had to go staying alive, do. And we had to do that for a long time, and then we learned about like, if you
the check, call, and care. So
Check
check your surroundings, call for help, and care for them.
We took them through a couple of scenarios based on their age range, of course, and things that they might run into when they're at the swimming pool, or if they see someone that has fallen on the ground, or if someone's bleeding, what to do first. So thankfully, we were able to go to Flagey Hospital, where I work, and we went into the education room and did a little bit of hands-on training.
Well, if something ever happens to me, I hope one of y'all around, I wake up to staying alive. And I certainly want to do that. Well, that's fantastic. You see me like y'all doing some great things. You really enjoy being Girl Scouts? Yeah. And you recommend it to other people?
Yes.
All right. Well, like I said, you got some projects going on. We got some cookie sales coming up. So make sure when you go and you see the Girl Scouts, you buy some of those yummy cookies. I think you said they're all yummy, didn't you? Just some of them a little more yummier than others. All right. Well, what else? Anything else going on before we get out of here? Anything else somebody needs to know about? Are you a different person now from when you first got to Girl Scouts? You think it made you a better person?
yes.
Okay, well, that's good. We all need to be, as you said, make the world a little better than what we found it. I like that. That's a good motto. All right. Well, we appreciate you all coming in here today and appreciate everything you're all doing. So again, thank you for being here. This Girl Scouts, what's the chapter number?
Our troop number is 1304.
1304. So troop number 1304, Andrea Osborne here, that's the co-leader for the local group, and again, if somebody wants to get in touch with them, you find them on the web, find their website, and we'll find a place for you. So if you're a young lady out there looking for a scout troop to get involved with, we got plenty right here in Nelson County, and find plenty for you to do, and not only help yourself but help others.
That's
All right.
right.
Well, thank you very much for being here, and you keep on doing what you're doing.
Thank you, Mr. Fogle.
All right, well,
thank you for having
All right, well,
us.
thank you all for tuning in, and we hope you've learned a little bit tonight, and we've enjoyed it. Stick around, a lot more to come. You're on Community Focus here on Channel 6 Television.